If you've been a fan of my content for a while, you're really going to enjoy today's clip. Hasan Piker went on stage and, well, I'm not going to spoil anything. Let's just let you guys, for a moment, hear what Hasan has to say. We're going to play about 30 seconds of this clip. I want you to get through this without wanting to break your fucking monitor.
Now, a lot of people, including probably your future employers or your current employers, they call me a lot of names.
I want to remind you, this college paid him to come speak to their students on how to be a better Democrat and a better human being. Why the fuck is his head so small?
They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist. But the one thing that they don't call me is a liar.
So, Hasan Piker claims that nobody on this earth calls him a liar. By the way, this is a direct quote from two of the greatest human beings on earth. Three, actually. Nuxtaku, Asmongold, and Tectone frequently reference, they call me a lot of things, but they never call me a liar, thusly confirming that Hasan Piker is a very avid viewer of us three. I want to remind you, Hasan Piker said that nobody ever calls him a liar. So I got my mods to make a hyper compilation of everybody calling him a liar. The problem is that Hasan Piker is a liar, and the pod guys are afraid to challenge him in any way whatsoever. We have another one. Ethan says Hasan Piker is a liar, and he knows it. Let's hear about it.
The thing, it's so blackpilling. It's so blackpilling.
Yep.
The thing that I'm seeing throughout Hasan and now Ian's video is just the blatant, and you'll see how people have responded to some of this too and what they're posting about it. The blatant, unashamed lying that happens.
That's all he does.
It's so blatant
Yep.
that I feel like the people who are supporting them know it's a lie.
Yep.
Like they know it's not true. And they
Hasan
don't
Piker,
care.
one of the main things he's actually called is just a liar. Here's another one. Steven Crowder. Hasan Piker is a liar. The U.S. government did not force him to stay in a five-star hotel. 31 CFR 515 only bans Americans from government-owned properties. He chose a luxury hotel while Cubans hold no power. So there's another 500,000 view clip of another person calling him a liar. Here's another one with Tectone, our God, saying there are now 7 videos of Hasan electrocuting his dog lead in the past 24 hours. Same movement, same emotion, same reaction, every single clip. More will surface soon. This man is using his dog as a prop for 6 to 8 hours a day just to seem more human, to seem more relatable. He is willing to severely reduce the dog's quality of life. Everything he does is for optics. He goes live, looks his audience in the eyes, and lies because he knows they're too stupid to call him out. He gets his pussy-ass content creators and even his girlfriend to cover his ass at every turn. Even Twitch itself runs defense for this inhuman piece of shit. We have another one. We have Chibi Reviews saying Hasan got bodied by that community notes. Oh my God, what a liar. We have another one. Hasan on his responsibility to the truth.
When it comes to the question of responsibility, how do you see that? What do you think, what would you say your primary responsibilities are when it comes to activism, and in the world of streaming and sort of just in online spaces more generally?
Yeah, I try to deliver truthful analysis.
Yeah. Well, I imagined it, so it must be real.
That's both true to myself and true to the facts on the ground to the best of my ability.
Of course.
And I do think about that responsibility all the time. It's something that I try to maintain to the best of my ability because I understand that for people under the age of 40, I used to say 25, now I'm saying 40.
Boom. Oh my God.
A lot of people see me as their primary news source, something that's...
I would kill myself if Hasan Piker was my main news source. What a miserable, retarded existence you must be if you feel like you got to turn on Hasan Piker for the news. That is crazy.
Something that's on in the background throughout their day. It's almost like an 8-hour CNN broadcast. So I try to not maintain a level of professionalism in my commentary necessarily, but definitely maintain a level of professionalism when it comes to verifiable evidence that I address.
Yeah, I want to remind you guys that there were, I believe, 20 or so women that got raped, and there was traces of blood, verifiable evidence. And he said, well, I don't know. So, yeah, trust me, Hasan Piker really loves facts and evidence. I'd like to remind you that Hasan Piker also went on record saying that Asmongold is responsible for the death of his own mother, and that Nuxtaku's a pedophile. Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys know that.
My analysis, or build my analysis on top of. Unfortunately, in this age of misinformation, with AI, with bad faith actors, the democratization of media has...
And Hasan is nothing of those, by the way. Hasan is nothing but good faith. Nothing but good faith. So that's why when his best friend got accused of rape 5 different women, he still plays basketball with them every week. But it's crazy because if any other motherfucker lies about anybody else on the internet, he goes all in. So, very interesting. Very interesting.
Opened up opportunities for unique voices like myself to be heard. Voices that aren't so unique amongst the masses, but voices that are not necessarily represented in mainstream resources, in mainstream outlets, in legacy papers and whatnot. But there's also the other side of that, where there are a lot of people who lean into bias framing without even recognizing their own internal biases.
So essentially what Hasan's doing here, and every single time he talks, is 100% projection.
Your wealth, but do appreciate chatter. I promise you, I don't flaunt my wealth. You
Yeah. Chills in a 5-star hotel every stream, lives in a $3.5 million mansion, wears $20,000 outfits. Yeah. Yeah, no, of course he doesn't.
When you ride around with like really expensive clothes, if you're going around with shirts that are $1,000, you're flaunting your wealth.
Yep.
That's the only reason why you'd buy something like that. You don't need to buy really expensive clothes like that. There's there's no like. I mean, I obviously I've had expensive clothes like that before. Like you're obviously doing that. I mean, what do you mean you don't flaunt your wealth? Like, why are you even saying this? Like. Like, I mean, how many times have, like, you know, you gone out in public and people have, like, seen how much money you've spent on, like, all your clothes? It's, like, $10,000.
Yeah.
How is having a $10,000 fit not flaunting your wealth? Like, I mean, what are you doing here? It's just, it's Jesus Christ.
Other people will go to unbelievable
I can't believe Hasan Piker is lying. This is so rare.
lengths to try to identify how much each individual article of clothing I've purchased without even knowing where I've purchased that article of clothing or how I've acquired that article of clothing or whether it is at odds with my worldview at all to create this idea.
Yeah, guys, he got all of these clothes for free, actually. He received all this gold jewelry for free, in fact. In fact, it actually, all that money actually went directly to Africa, too. And it was actually a tax write-off. That's how free it was.
That I love flaunting my wealth.
Yeah, you obviously do. That's why you have $10,000 fits. I mean, like, you can't walk around with, like, $5,000 to $10,000 worth of clothes on and then say that you're not flaunting wealth. I mean, I don't even know what we're doing here. It's just, like, it's so insanely this is shocking, honestly. It's really, like, what are you doing?
Let me tell you what he's doing, Asmongold. Lying about everything. We have another man by the name of Tectone saying, this is the end. If you're a Hasan Piker viewer, I challenge you to watch this clip. Hasan is lying to your face again. Another person calling him a liar. Great man, by the way. He thinks you are brainwashed morons. He thinks you as a means to an end. You are his cash cows, nothing more. Wake up.
But the third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like, he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping.
Yep.
And they've moved away from the initial conversation, which was that, like, she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. Kaya, please.
Yeah, guys. She didn't have the shot collar on. It never happened. Oh, wait. Except we can see it with our own fucking eyes.
Just stop.
Electrocute lightning bolt. Yep, level 3 smite.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Yeah.
First of all, are any of the collars illegal? No. Even in the maximalist position, even if
So Hasan will look at his audience and lie to their face. We have another one where we have Hasan claims it was just a vibration collar, even though we've been confirmed it's an e-collar. And then we have another video of Ethan Klein proving that it is a shot collar after he lied. And for the cherry on top, and just a great way to end this video, here's Hasan Piker admitting he himself thinks that lying is OP.
Biases, and also sometimes just lie. Lying is OP.
So if anybody knows about being a deceitful, distasteful, disingenuous piece of shit fucking liar, it is Hasan Piker. And yes, we call you many things, Hasan Piker. We call you Hassan Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Jeffrey Epstein, Baby Oil, Epstein Piker. Because you have done, oh, and also a fucking liar. Because you have supported terrorism. You have gone to a brothel that was raided later to find multiple human trafficked adults as well as children. And you yourself admitted that you paid for sex at this brothel, and you never confirmed the ages of the people that you paid to have sex with. Very, very, very not good. And I'm going to be real, Hasan Piker. You are absolutely many things. And one of those things is for sure a fucking liar.